Hello, dear ones, enlightened ones, inspired ones, magnificent ones, enchanted ones is my favorite. Hello, hello, hello. How are you? It's been a while. I've been very, very extremely busy. And then if I'm not real busy, I'm really tired. If I'm being busy. But thank you all for popping in and joining me this afternoon. It is December 27th, and it's about 2:30 in the afternoon here on the East Coast of the United States. Hello, beautiful Stacy. Thank you for popping in. For those who don't know me, my name is Cindy St. Martine, and I'm a certified angel therapist, certified in mindfulness, certified in holistic health and healing. I'm also a Reiki master for the mind, body, spirit, and soul. So thank you for joining me for this general reading from the universe, from God and our angels, and see what messages they need to tell us or have for us. I was trying to get a reading during the full moon this week, but that wasn't happening. So I went ahead and decided maybe I'll jump in real quick today and see what messages the angels said. They were really talking to me today. And so I need to make time to go ahead and do this. So thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for joining me. I really do appreciate all the love and patience and support that you showed me. But I was shuffling the Archangel Michael prayer cards as I was talking. And of course, I'd already called upon God, the Ascended Masters, the angels and the archangels, the universe spirit to be with me. And because of that power that they have, and because I asked for it, they most lovingly come and help and select the right cards. But you can go ahead and send me your angels to help select the cards and meet and greet. Aloha, my amazing soul brother John. Thank you for the love and praise. So anyway, the first card from Archangel Michael, the card that looked at, says, admit the truth to yourself and act accordingly. Okay, which is something we really do have to admit the truth about ourselves mostly, and maybe about somebody else. You know, sometimes we're blind. We don't see the truth that's there. We only see what we think we want to see and not what's really, really present. And so the prayer read says, I appreciate your support in helping me face my feelings with grace and acceptance so that I can be lovingly honest with myself and others. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for giving me courage and strength. So take the time, to really sit quietly and really focus on what is really, really true. What do you really, really feel? What's true about other people? Do they really care about you? Do they not? Are they really lying to you? Are they not? And are you lying to yourself? Are you lying to other people? Are you faking things? Faking the truth, or wearing a false mask, pretending to be somebody you're not, and so you want to really admit the truth, speak your truth, always from a loving place, not with intent to harm. No one makes you angry unless you give them that power to. In reality, you're angry maybe because you're angry at yourself and you stress it out on other people, because what happens in our lives is because of the things we say and do. All right. So let's go ahead and shuffle the Angel Tarot deck, and we'll see what messages the angels have for us. So, angels, please come to us. Tell us 3 cards. We have 3 cards from your wisdom to guide us. What message you have for us? Okay. There's 1 card. Let's see. 2 more cards, please. 2 more cards. What other cards do you have for us? Okay, we have 3 more cards here. Okay, so I'm going to go with this one here, the 5 of Earth. And the 5 of Earth you know, and a regular tarot deck would be, you know, if you follow that. Hello, Lance, Jojo, thank you for popping in and showing me love. It would be the Five of Pentacles. You know, and with the Five of Pentacles, it's about feeling left out or out in the cold, you know, and being afraid of being out in the cold. But the card reads, it says, fear surrounding money, the wisdom to accept help from others, uncertain self-employment. So yeah, if you have any fears or worry, you know, and of course, feeling that you're out in the cold, again, a lot of times that has to do with worrying about money and things like that. I'm doing a general reading. Lance, Jojo, thanks for asking. If you want something more personal for you, you'll have to schedule in a session with me, okay? But this is a general reading for everyone, and to hear what the message is that the universe and the angels and God has for us, okay? So again, fear surrounding money, you got to let it go. There's balance that needs to be happening, okay? The need to balance and the need for balance and moderation, cooperation and compromise. Wait for perfect timing. Now, with faith, taking that leap of faith, having faith, the dreamer, this would be the Fool card. Having that leap of faith, surrendering, stop worrying about money, having faith that everything's going to be okay. You need to balance that out. Some of you are going really, really crazy about this, or really, really starting to worry, especially we're getting close to the holiday season, and which is, I know everybody loves Christmas, but that's the worst season that I like, because it's not what it's supposed to be. It's so darn materialistic. You know, and people stress out and go way out, you know, with decorations and trying to get baking done, cooking done, shopping done. That is not what it's about. So everybody loses sense of what Christmas is all about, or the holidays. If you celebrate, you know, Hanukkah or Kwanzaa, whatever it is, that's time of season. I mean, you know, we get to Thanksgiving and we lose all track of what it is. So it's really not one of my favorite times of year, because we get so caught up with stressed out. I don't stress out. I just don't do anything anymore during the holiday time. You know, I enjoy people's company. I have people over. I'm not stressing out. I'm not being drawn in to a timeline or something that's expected for me to do. I'm just not going to do it. But of course, those who do celebrate, don't stress yourself out. Please do not put yourself, you got to be in a place of balance to be able to, and take that leap of faith, trust, maybe do something that you don't normally do, you know, to go ahead and be different. It says a leap of faith, follow your dreams, unexpected opportunities that come to you. You know, when you make a choice of not feeling left out in the cold, or not feeling, you know, money-wise, being stressed out with money, or being, you know, homeless, or whatever you think you are, people shutting you out. You have to balance that. It's, you know, you can't go that far. Take that leap of faith where it comes in with money or finances or anything that you're looking forward to. Because once you take that leap of faith, once you actually follow your dreams, who you really, really are, you know, and what you really are, then, you know, the World card, this is Archangel Michael coming forward with the World card. You know, you can't get any better with that, but that follows taking that leap of faith, okay? It follows that. And it says, a job well done, contentment and gratitude, the path toward enlightenment. So, you know, maybe as we're going, you know, into the holiday season, it's okay to say, no, I'm not going to buy all these gifts. No, I'm not going to stress out. You know, we spent for many, many years when my children were small, I would stress myself out trying to get the cookies done, trying to get this done, trying to get that done, the shopping done, the wrapping, all this stuff to make everything wonderful for everybody. And what was happening is I was being stressed out. Okay. Yeah, make things wonderful. I'm happy to see their faces and all, but it took a lot out of me. Okay. So now, and it's not being selfish, because how you care about yourself, staying in faith, taking the leap of faith, doing things, the world comes to you and wonderful things happen to you. And one of the best complete sentences that any of us can say is no. No, I'm not going down there. This is not what Christmas and the holidays is about. It really isn't. It isn't about that. It's about coming together and peace on earth, goodwill toward men. That's what it comes down to. And once we stay, balanced or focused on the reality of what things are, what they truly are, which is based on love, okay? Love is a feeling and emotion. There's no dollar value to that, not at all. Love and energy, goodwill, guiding is a feeling, a state of mind, a state of peace. So, you maybe want to start connecting with that or thinking about that. I know a lot of people are. I'm not saying don't go have fun, don't go do this. But, last year I stopped sending out Christmas cards. I told everybody I'm not sending out cards. If you want to send me one, that's okay. But don't expect one in return. It's not that I don't love you. It's not that I don't care about you. It's not that I don't send you love and peace, because I do. It's just not going to happen that way, because you start seeing things as not materialistic things, and you feel people's energies, and you feel the love, and you know that you are never, ever without what you need. Never, ever. Everything you need comes to you. If you're in a state of worry or panic or fear, and stressing out over things, you totally disconnected from your power of being, your power of manifesting. Okay, you totally disconnected from that, because when you're in a state of peace and knowing that everything you need is already present. And so maybe, when we have admit the truth to yourself and act accordingly, maybe you don't know what the truth is. And you're telling you, seek out the truth. Admit the truth to yourself. What is really important? What do you need to balance? What do you need to take a leap of faith with? Okay, you have to do that in order to move forward in your life with everything. The world is waiting for you. The world is waiting for you. You just have to admit the truth and move forward to it. Stop feeling fearful. Stop feeling that you're left out in the cold or you don't have enough money. The wisdom to accept help from others, accept heavenly help, balancing. No more competition, no more frustration. It's about balance, moderation, cooperation, compromise, balancing out. And of course, waiting for the right time. And you'll always know when it's the right time. Some people want everything done yesterday or, or right now, but the universe is saying, no, it's not time to move. And you'll know because you have a little gut feeling telling you, no, wait. And all of a sudden, the gut feeling tells you, go ahead, move forward. Take the leap. It's ready to jump. You're ready to go ahead and speak your truth and speak your mind, and that's when you go ahead and do it. That's what's going to work for you. Okay, so these are the archangels. We need 3 cards from the archangels. Okay. Oh, yeah. One more card, please. From the archangels. One more card from the archangels. We have the angels, now the archangels. One more card. The archangels are actually confirming what the angels had said. Archangels, one more card, please. This one wants to come out. Okay, yeah. The 8 of Raphael is here. These are messages from the archangels. And it tells us There's something better waiting for you. Do what you know is right for you. A spiritual quest. Yeah, so admitting the truth to yourself. There's something better waiting for you. It's time to let go of the fear, the worry, of all the stress of what's holding you down, especially when it deals with money and finances. Okay, you know, you're not meant to suffer. You're not meant to struggle, and only the choices that you make, the thoughts that you have, and the choices that you make, the outcome that you do, puts you in the state of what happens to you. You have full control over what happens to you, you know. And so, but when you stay connected to source, when you stay connected to power, when you stay connected mindfully to love, and knowing that everything is there for you, then you're not fearful. Then you know, you can take that leap of faith to go ahead, because you have that, you know when the time is right to move forward. But they're telling you, and also these are all this was Archangel Raphael that came up first. Then we have Archangel Michael. This is the 7 of Michael that came up. And these are the Archangel cards. And it says, there is a better course of action available to you. Working alone may not be the best answer. Review the details. Okay, and we had the 5 of Earth here telling you to accept help from others. Okay, the wisdom to accept help from others. There's a better course in action. Someone or something. This could be spiritual enlightenment. This could be connecting spiritually, connecting to your source of power, or it could be somebody else that's supposed to be there to help you. But we had the Knight of Michael here. And this is telling you, and this is going along with the dreamer, taking that leap of faith that the angels had said, time to move quickly, choose logic over emotion, sudden changes. Yeah, you can, emotions are good to know how something makes you feel, but you can't stay connected to it, okay? You have to say, you know, oh, this really hurt me, or this really makes me sad, or I'm really afraid. You know, what if I do this, but I want to do this, but what if I do that? You know, so you want to connect to what the alarms that you're having, but you want to see it, but not connect to it. So now you want to choose logic. Logic is telling you I got to disconnect from the worry, fear, doubt. I got to disconnect because I want wonderful things to happen, you know, to me and everybody who benefits from me that's having this. So yeah, just take that leap of faith. It's time to move quickly. Start making the choices. Admit the truth to yourself and act accordingly. Okay, it's time to do this. It's time to put the fears and the worries, everything behind you. The world is waiting for you. The world is there waiting for you. There is a better course in action. You have to be fearful and go ahead and do something. There's something better waiting for you. So go ahead and do it. Okay, so you just got confirmation from not only the angels but the archangels that are telling you to go ahead and do this. Start admitting the truth to yourself. Know what's right. Disconnect from ego, worry, fear, doubt. I don't care if it's about money, if it's about a person, if it's about a situation, whatever it is. If it's about the holidays that are coming up, again, stop it. just stop it. Don't go there. Don't go there. Don't feel obligated to do anything that somebody else expects of you, what they want for you. If you admit the truth to yourself, what's with you, what feels right for you, then that's where you need to go. Okay? Because you weren't put on this earth now we are served to help others, but you're not here to make others happy, okay? You're here to make yourself happy, because as long as you're happy, as long as you're strong, as long as you're powerful, everybody benefits. But if you're in a state of being weak, a state of being fearful, a state of worry, a state of despair, then no one benefits, not even you. You know, when you become weak. So it's so important that you make yourself happy, because everyone benefits. If someone finds fault with that, they're not supposed to be in your life. That's a red flag. If someone finds fault of you trying to make yourself happy, it's best for you, then it doesn't work that way. okay, they need to go away because that's not what your purpose is for on this planet. We're supposed to be spreading love and light. And if our light is dim, I would say you can't give something that you don't have. You know, and this is true with everything. You can't give with the holidays things, material things that you can't have or afford. You can't do that. You're telling the universe by doing that, or you're being stressed out, or being thinking, oh, I got to do this, I got to get this done, I got to get that. If you put yourself in that place, then you're sending a strong message to God and the universe. This is where I want to be. But when you admit the truth to yourself, no, this can't happen anymore. Okay, this is not where I want to be. This is not where I'm bringing peace. Okay. All right, so I was just shuffling the romance angel cards, and 3 cards came out. Pay attention to the red flags. I really like these cards. You know, people are like, oh my gosh, no. I really like these cards because this is telling you, this is being truthful. This is making you aware. You know, a lot of times we brush off the red flags, you know, we dismiss it, but we need to really pay attention to them. There are messages there. They are there to help guide us to where we need to be. The signs are cautioning you. Now, whether they're signs that you're feeling yourself eternally or signs from somebody else, you're getting red flags about this. Admit the truth to yourself and act accordingly. It's time to pay attention. Okay? It's time to pay attention. Are you living your life with the expectations of other people? Or are you living your life and making choices in your life that benefit you? Because when you benefit, everybody else benefits. It's just like, you know, when you're on an airplane and the flight attendant tells you, you know, if we lose cabin pressure and the oxygen mask come down, put the oxygen mask on yourself first before you help others. You have to get that oxygen. You have to be what's really important to yourself. And this might lead to a separation. Now, this is a general reading, so you apply it to where it works for you. This could mean a separation from a loved one or something, or separation from the bullshit. Did I say that? Yes, I said that. The BS. Separation from the BS. You have to separate. Pay attention to the red flags. Okay? And do this. Yeah, you know, hello, beautiful Suzanne. Thank you for joining today. It says time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Yeah. Well, again, if this was a personal one-on-one reading, this would pertain to an actual person. But since it's a general reading, you have to apply it to where you're happy. And since it follows, pay attention to the red flags. Yeah, it's time to separate. It's time to admit the truth to yourself and act accordingly. It's time to pay attention to what's going on. And the third card deals with religious factors. And this is another good card. It says your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Your love life, again, this is general reading, you. Are you in love with you? Because if you are in love with yourself, then you're not going to deal with the BS. You know, you're going to say enough is enough. I'm not here. I'm tired of trying to make everybody else happy. I'm tired of being stressed out. I'm tired of worrying about money. I'm tired of all this that's happening here. So now they're telling you your love life is influenced by your religious factors, religious or spiritual path. So is your religious or spiritual path taking you down the wrong path, or is it taking you to the right path? Okay. Or it could be saying that you need to connect to your religious or spiritual beliefs. That's going to put you back on the path, you know, or maybe you separated from your spiritual or religious path. You had that separation. You're getting the red flags because you disconnected from your source of power. Source of power is God, the universe, spirit. That's where your source of power. And that's 100% love. So if you're in a state of ego, worry, fear, doubt, lacking courage, lacking confidence, finding fault, complaining, blaming, you had totally disconnected from your source of power. So you need to let all that go. This is not serving me. It's not serving anybody else. No one's getting blessed, especially me. I'm letting it all go. I'm going to connect to my faith, my source of power. I know that everything that I need, I'm going to take that leap of faith. I'm going to balance my life. I'm going to come back to balance so I can have the world. Okay. Everyone's going to benefit when I do that. Okay. Every single person will benefit by me doing that. Okay. So this is, okay. Messages from our angels. Let's see what message the angels, another message coming from the angels. The angel message cards. Let's see what they have. I want you to think about a question because we're going to tap into the law of attraction cards to answer a question for you. I just need one card. Oh, okay. What's mixed in there? I just need one card, please. Universe angels, one card that I need. That's the one card. For message. This one will come out. Okay. Focus on service. Okay. The card read says, your soul desires only to joyfully serve and to swim in the constant stream of bliss. This stream continuously feeds you everything you need. Put your entire focus upon staying in the stream of giving and receiving in every situation and in all that you do. So to go along with these cards, if you're the person that's constantly giving, it's time for you to be receiving. It's time for you to say no. Lovingly, no. You don't have to explain it. You don't have to acknowledge it anyway. It's just no. It's time to receive. It's time to admit the truth and act accordingly. It's time to connect to your source of power, paying attention to the red flags, okay? It's time for you to do that, to reconnect to, there's that separation that's coming, okay? And like I said, it could be separating from a person. Maybe you have to do that. Maybe there's a negative person or a situation that's happening in your life that you need to separate from, and you've been thinking about it, where they're totally draining you. It's time to separate from them. Or, it could be that you're separated from your soul as from your power source of power is what I want to say. You got to reconnect to it. You have to put yourself first. Like I said earlier, you have to do it. You have to come first. You cannot continue. Yeah, you help others, and if that brings you a sense of peace, but it shouldn't be stressed out. It should be something. This is focus on service. Service is something that you want to do. Service is something that brings you pleasure. Okay. Service is something that brings you happiness and joy. So you want to focus on those things, not what other people want from you. You have to be willing to serve, not forced to serve. Okay. Being forced to serve is ego. And that's not where you want to be. You want to give service from your place of giving, not because you feel obligated or because you're forced to do it that way or to think that way. That's not a place of service. That's not a place, and then you're not receiving what you want, giving and receiving, and that's really, really important, admitting the truth to yourself. So I was shuffling the Ganeshka cards, and 2 cards came out, understanding and splendor. Okay, so let's take a look at the understanding card first and see what it says. Okay. Here we go. The meaning of this card. It says, clear vision is the gift of seeing with not only your physical eyes, but also with your spiritual eyes. And this is exactly what we're talking about, connecting to source of power, seeing the truth and acting accordingly with that. The eye of Ganeshka symbolizes a state of grace that is reached through your willingness to do your spiritual work in this lifetime. Yeah, so we're talking about. As you focus on your life's lessons, you reclaim the true meaning of your being. You have the talent and the determination to continue on this course before you. The eyes hold the key to your higher consciousness and your gift of awareness. Look for the deeper meaning in ordinary experiences. Work on being more observant. Remember to live in a balance with your physical and spiritual body. So we talked about having balance, okay? We talked about having that balance, and seeing the truth, seeing the wisdom that's there. Maybe your third eye right here, chakra, third eye chakra, maybe it's cloudy and you can't see it. So your third eye chakra is dark blue. So you might want to call on your angel, especially Archangel Michael or Archangel Metatron, to help cleanse and clear your third eye chakra. And you can imagine it, that dark blue and being cleansing and clear. So, it might look cloudy, but nice and clear that almost you can see through it, like stained glass or something like that. To help clear your third eye chakra, take some time, sit quietly and call on Archangel Michael and or Archangel Metatron to come and clear and cleanse your third eye chakra. And then envision that being clean, like a cloth, washing it and cleansing it, and seeing that and clear your third eye chakra to do that. So this, you can help see and have that understanding, to see the truth and, in whatever situation you're going through. The second card is the Splendor card. Let's find this in here. It says, seek and honor the beauty and splendor that is within and around you. There we go. So you have everything that you need. Stop thinking you don't have it. Stop stressing. Stop having fear that of what you think. I always tell people, I said, everything you need is right there in front of you, but we're too busy looking out. Where is it when it's right there in front of us? Everything you need is already present. So you want to connect and see it already in front of you and connect to it. You don't want to keep looking out in the distance for something, because you're not going to find it. It's not there. It's not out in the distance. It's right there in front of you. Stop looking over there for it. It's over here in front of you. So start connecting to your power, your source of power. This is your abundance. It's right there. But we doubt it, we fear it, we worry about it, all this stuff. And so we're way out in left field somewhere and the ball's not coming there. No, it's not. It's right here in front of us. Everything is right here in front. Everything, peace, blessing, love, everything. You just have to connect to it. You have to see the truth in all situations, including the truth within yourself. So the Splendor card, it says Ganeshka is surrounded by beauty in this card and is calling it to your attention. Awaken to what you are surrounding yourself with at this moment. See more deeply and be aware of the impact of your surroundings on what you create in your life. Ganeshka urges you to let beauty penetrate into your heart. You will naturally respond to this beauty by fostering more care and love, not only in your life, but also in the lives of those around you. Yes, and what we were saying earlier, if you're in a place of wonder and wonderful things, everybody else benefits from you. So you have to put yourself first, so everybody else benefits from you. If you put fear, that was worry and fear at the same time. If you put fear and worry and at the forefront, okay, then no one benefits, not even you. It makes you weak. Stop complaining. Stop finding fault. Stop getting caught up of what's a false things, connecting to what is false, not what is not real, and start connecting to the truth. What is real? love is real. It starts with loving yourself. Then you can love others. It's recognizing the truth. Stop letting what some panty Annie or what somebody's doing affect you and bother you, because you're giving energy to that. You're making it greater. You're making it bigger. So stop doing it. If there's a situation or a person or a feeling does not bring you to a place of peace, you have to let it go. Stop letting it bother you. Stop connecting to it. Stop feeding more energy to it. You just have to let it go. Walk away from it. Refuse, connect to the love. You send love to all situations and everybody. Okay. I was shuffled. This one flipped out. I was going to say go ahead and answer your question as I was shuffling, but this came out. So I assume this is going to be the main answer to anything that you're thinking about, the law of attraction cards, to what's a big answer to any of the questions or things that you're seeking. It says, I am a physical extension of source energy. You are. You come from a place of love. You are an extension of that love. You are created from unconditional love. You have the power of energy, of source, of love. And so in the card reads, it says, everything in your physical environment was created from non-physical perspective by that which you call source. And just as source created your world and you through the power of focused thought, you, from your leading edge place in this time-space reality, are continuing to create your world. We create our reality by what we think, say, and do. God created us in the image of him or her. We say him because it's a masculine, powerful energy. So, and we are created in the mind of God. He thinks and he creates, but he only thinks from love, unconditional love. And he gave us free will to choose, the will of the ego or divine will. And we too have the power to create our world mentally. Very important, and you have being very aware of what you're thinking at every given moment. You are creating your reality. You're creating your future. You are investing in what's to come. If you are in a state of living in fear, if you are in a state of worry, if you are in a state of thinking that you are without, or that only horrible things happen to you, you are creating it. You're putting energy to it. You have the power to change whatever you want. You choose where your life goes. And it comes from a place of faith, knowing, having that power, and waiting for the right time. Abraham Hicks had mentioned, take patient out of your words. Stop being patient, because if you say I'm patient for this to come, then you are admitting you are without what you want. Okay. So you're waiting, you know it's coming. You're just waiting for its arrival. Okay. You're ready to open the door to let it come in. But don't say patient, because patient is admitting it's not present. When it is present, it's coming. It's right there in front of you. So everything that you want, everything that you need is always right there in front of you. You have to know it. You have to be connected to it. You have to admit the truth to yourself and act accordingly. What is your truth? What is worth it? Stop fearing about money or material things or situations. And you have to balance that, okay? And take that leap of faith. Because the world is waiting for you. It's all here, sums up. Pay attention to the red flags. Pay attention, if you're afraid of something, you have to pay attention to that and say, no, I'm getting rid of it. I'm not afraid. Everything I need is here. It works. It absolutely works. I'm not going to tell you something if I know it doesn't work, because me lying to you is a bad law of attraction to me and bad karma to me. And I'm going on that. But what I'm telling you, that this works. And it's not something that's going to happen overnight. You have to practice it. You have to condition yourself, because we were conditioned from the time we were little on how to act, and now I'm going back to the house. Hello. Kim, I guess that's you sending me love, or Frank, one of you. Thank you for the love. Again, I'm going back to the holidays here because they're coming up, and like I said, that's not my favorite time of the year. It really isn't. It's too much crazy hecticness. It really is not, because it's not what it's supposed to be. We totally take it out of the real meaning behind it. It's peace on earth, goodwill toward men. It's not stress out and buy everybody a present and trying to get cookies and decorations up and stressing out and trying to be better than this person or being that income. That's not how it goes. Okay. Peace on earth, goodwill to men. It's giving peace. And you have to be in a place of peace to give it. You can't just send peace, put in a Christmas card, or do this and thinking that you're doing this. No, that's not where it comes from. If you are in a state of stress, worry, or frustration, you can't give love. The will of the ego and divine will cannot coexist together. It's either one or the other. And you have the free will to choose. So choose wisely as you create. And, especially if we're getting close to the end of the year and getting to a new year, this is time to really focus on that. Focus on what you want to create. Because everything you want, everything you need is always present. God gave it to you. Always has. Okay, so thanks for hanging out with me this afternoon. I hope you have a wonderful evening and Sunday. Some of you may be already in Sunday, and enjoy your time. I really appreciate the love and support that you show me. And so I thank you very much for that. And know that you're powerful when you're in the knowing. When you have God, the Ascendant Masters, the angels and archangels behind you, you're powerful. There's no stopping you. Let your love and peace fall down upon the earth. It is so much needed. And again, you have to be in a place of love and peace in order to give it. You can't give something you don't have. Okay, so lots of love, kisses, hugs from me to you. Remember that God blesses and loves you, and so do I. So I wish every single one of you namaste. The light and love in me recognizes the light and love in you. So until next time, I'll see you. Okay.